Hey guys, Mr. Short Hitter here.
You don't look like a short hitter to me.
A little over a month ago, we upgraded the hitting mat in this golf studio. Well, today I'm even more excited because I have a big one for you. I'm going to pop a picture on the screen of what my enclosure looked like before. Guys, today I'm upgrading to a Sportscreen Vanish LITE enclosure. Completely retractable, and I think the benefits of that, you can see I have a sink back here with my other enclosure. Behind the enclosure, I would always have storage. I can just lift this right back up and get to whatever I have. There's going to be a cabinet that's back here full of a lot of golf balls and a lot of goodies. If you want to park your car and you don't have enough space, well, you can lift this right up and park your car. One step at a time, let's start with the bracket mounts. So guys, I want you to get a first-hand view of putting this together, but I'm going to go through it really quickly. But first is our gear bracket assembly, and this basically holds everything in. This holds our impact support membrane, which is what holds the impact screen in place. Now our drop-in assembly is going to support the weight of the enclosure onto our bracket mounts. Now this is our impact screen divider. That's going to divide our impact screen from our back black screen. Now we're attaching our black angle bracket onto our 44-inch piece. And then attaching our screen divider. Now this is our snap buckle. Our snap buckle is going to support our valance baffle later on. I only show one of the bracket / screen dividers being installed here, and you can repeat the same process for the second bracket. So these are going to be our ceiling mounts. So as you can see, I'm measuring that because my studs are 16 inches apart, so we're going to need those 16 inches apart. Those are going to go right into the ceiling. Those are 28-inch pieces of aluminum, and now I'm going to attach the 44-inch piece to that. One thing I'll tell you is Sportscreen ended up giving me a lot of extra parts, so I didn't have to worry about if I lost any because I still have, again, lots of M6 nuts laying around. This is the ceiling mount 1 with the joist going from front to back. Ceiling mount 2 is what I need, and it basically says you put ceiling mount 1 together, and then I need to take this 28-inch piece of aluminum at the bottom and then flip it sideways. Now, is it possible that I could have done that originally? I don't know. But because I'm not a handyman, I'm just making sure to follow the instructions as is. When you guys saw my old enclosure, I had all these things that basically hooked it into place to make sure that no balls hit the ceiling. So I won't have to worry about that with this Sportscreen, and I can take those down. But just to show you where the bracket is, I did have to make a little adjustment on this side because I wanted to move it back a little bit further. Putting the brackets together is probably the hardest part of this process. And of course, you need to find the studs in your ceiling. I have a couple extra holes up there, so invest in a good stud finder. Probably a little better as a two-person job, but just Velcro here. The bottom part, we're going to raise this up, this rear portion, and these two pieces go together and they go underneath, so it kind of weighs the bottom down. And before I do that, I'm going to lift this up. You can get the Vanish 11 LITE with a motor or a hand crank. I got the hand crank, so we're going to raise this bottom portion up so that I can slide this all the way through. Pull that flat back. Make sure it goes into the plastic so it feeds all the way across. Velcro right back over the top. This goes behind the divider, and they have instructional videos, and it does say that in the video. So I just neglected to really pay attention to that. So I just moved the screen behind this divider here, and now I had to move this back because there's Velcro at the top, and we need to attach our impact screen now. So the divider helps the balls basically staying inside the enclosure. That's why we have the divider here. And we'll put the screen along this Velcro and get to the next step. Raise this up to make this a little easier. But next I have the ceiling panel, shiny side up. And we need to put this across, try to make it very, very tight and flush. One of the things that makes this product unique is this valance baffle. It gets attached to the ceiling panel and it allows the balls to stay contained within the enclosure without the need for removable baffles. So if a ball goes under that, it's going to hit that valance baffle and come right back down into the enclosure. So next we need to install the side screens. We need 3 of these sliders and then 5 of these carabiner clips for each side screen. So we're going to hook 3 of them, and the 3 will be in the front and then the 2 will hook onto the back. So the front, they're going to hook in these slots to where we can slide them back and forth just like a curtain, and that's where the Vanish LITE comes in. We can slide this and raise it up and it disappears. So let's put these side screens up. It's on the back divider, front divider, we have Velcro here. So now we're going to apply this starting in the center to the inner and then the side panels. We got these little end caps Put those in the aluminum, then wrap it around, attach it to the Velcro on the other side. See how it looks. Now I have a cement floor in here, so instead of putting wood screws into cement, I basically took the carpet that I'm going to be using in this enclosure and I put the wood screws into this. The Parlor series is the one that I originally wanted, but the sizing, the dimensions didn't fit into this garage. But they were able to do custom size screens with this Vanish light, which made me a happy camper. I want to thank Sportscreen for sponsoring this video. I'm going to be hitting a lot of balls in this enclosure. So if you enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, Mr. Short Hitter, out.
5 holes to go, just play 13.